You ain't supposed to get in my business.
I just told what I seen.
What you mean? You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told them to get your ass up out of there. Fight with Rolly Romero May 2nd is going to be a tougher fight than we think, because he's a fraction of the person he was on April the 20th.
He's snacking all that shit, so shut the f up. Well, there's only one king here. Shut the f up.
Hey,
I know you brought your little cheerleading squad to help you, but you still a...
In a fiery move that ignited the boxing world, Bill Haney didn't hold back when issuing a stern warning to Ryan Garcia ahead of his clash with Rolly Romero. Haney made it crystal clear that Garcia's flashy persona and social media hype won't be enough when faced with real pressure inside the ring.
Your son's got his own balls, right?
You look like my balls. You look like a set of balls. He done went up 7 pounds and that looks like that. And that's what it looks like. That toupee is not right, Henry. Hey, Henry, that toupee is not right.
The timing of Haney's comments, coming just as Garcia is preparing to silence critics and regain momentum in his career, has only fueled speculation about potential matchups down the line, especially with Devin Haney watching closely. For fans and analysts alike, this isn't just about Garcia versus Romero. It's about the future of the lightweight division, where real skill, discipline, and legacy are on the line.
I feel like I look even crazy flabby last fight. I mean, I was drinking, I was bloated. So if he's speaking on that, yeah, you're right. And I already started cutting weight. You know, last fight, I waited till like literally the last day. I was 14 pounds over, hopped in a, bath and sweated it all out. So at the end of the day, he's just looking to get some type of confidence for his son. His son, I heard he shot out with confidence. He don't have none. So I think he's just trying to build his son up, trying to put that in his head. It was the PD, son, don't worry, don't worry. At the end of the day, he knows what happened. First 30 seconds you got caught. It wasn't like, PDs helped me and I had energy, going into the 9, 10. No, I cracked him in the first 30 seconds. So he's looking to build his son's confidence. And I'm waiting to see Devin. What is he going to say?
The press conference preceding the May 2nd, 2025 bout between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero in Times Square was marked by a heated confrontation between Garcia and Bill Haney, father and trainer of Devin Haney. The tension escalated when Bill Haney handed Garcia a copy of Psychology for Dummies, implying that Garcia's erratic behavior was a calculated act. Garcia responded by tossing the book aside, visibly agitated by the gesture.
This is not the same Ryan Garcia.
No. Talk that shit. I got multiple personalities.
Listen, everyone tune in.
I got multiple personalities.
This is going to be
you don't want to see the crazy one. You want to see the crazy personality.
Wait, listen. I'm not a
you and your son is some bitches. You the biggest bitch. You a big. That's why you was a big right. You a big. You a little bitch.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Get him. Get him. I love it. Bill brings it out of me though.
That might be a fraction of Ryan Garcia that we saw.
Hey, I don't give a say, Bill.
A whole bit of it.
During a public workout in New York City, Ryan Garcia found himself in a heated exchange with Bill. The confrontation reignited tensions stemming from Garcia's previous fight with Devin Haney, which was marred by controversy due to Garcia's failed fitness test and subsequent suspension. Bill Haney heckled him from ringside, prompting Garcia to respond with a fiery outburst. The two exchanged insults, with Garcia and his father, Henry, accusing Haney of lacking courage. This altercation underscored the lingering animosity between the camps and added fuel to the already intense rivalry.
Hey, Oscar Valdez got popped, and guess what? He got 0 suspension. Shane Mosley got popped, 0 suspension. Canelo gets popped 6 months. I get popped a year. So, guy that came to help me lose weight, his name was Scooter. He brought me supplements, and I took the supplements, and that was the day before the fight. And then it just so happened that I tested the day before and the day after. And
what was the supplement for, right?
It wasn't for cutting weight. I don't know what he gave me.
Got him. We got him.
I'm being real with you. I don't even got to be on this live. I'm being real.
This heated exchange underscores the ongoing tension between the Haney and Garcia camps, stemming from their controversial fight in April 2024. During that bout, Garcia secured a majority decision victory over Devin Haney, knocking him down 3 times. However, the victory was marred by controversy as Garcia failed to make weight and subsequently tested positive for the banned substance ostarine. These infractions led to the New York State Athletic Commission suspending Garcia for 1 year, overturning the fight result to a no contest and imposing a $1 million fine.
Star boxer Ryan Garcia has tested positive for a performance-enhancing substance both the day before and on the day of a surprising victory over Devin Haney last month. This news comes from a letter by the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. The testing samples were collected prior to the fight, but the results only surfaced afterward.
Hey, bro, you go get my steroids?
Medium well. Thank you.
This is my secret drug. Steroids, gang. I'm looking big.
The situation took a bizarre turn during the ceremonial weigh-in. Garcia, seemingly unfazed by the weight controversy, appeared on stage and opened a bottle, which he claimed contained beer, and took a swig. This act was met with jeers from the crowd, adding fuel to the fire. His behavior was widely criticized as unprofessional and disrespectful.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tomorrow night's world title challenger and champion. First up, from Victorville, California, 24-1. 20 knockouts to his credit, the former WBC interim lightweight world champion. Please welcome King Ryan Garcia! And his opponent, well, Ryan wants to weigh in right now. $143.2 official weight for Ryan Garcia.
Garcia initially secured a majority decision victory, having knocked Haney down 3 times during the fight. However, the triumph was short-lived. Garcia tested positive for ostarine, a banned substance, leading to the bout being overturned to a no contest. Consequently, Garcia received a 1-year suspension, retroactive to the fight date, and faced financial penalties.
Hey, bro, you go get my steroids?
Medium well. Thank you.
This is my secret drug. Steroids, gang. I'm looking big.
Star boxer Ryan Garcia has tested positive for a performance-enhancing substance both the day before and on the day of a surprising victory over Devin Haney last month. This news comes from a letter by the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. The testing samples were collected prior to the fight, but the results only surfaced afterward.
Bill Haney has been vocal in his criticism of Garcia, accusing him of cheating and calling for a lifetime ban from boxing. He expressed deep disappointment over the situation, emphasizing the importance of integrity and hard work in the sport.
The legal limit, whereas they said that it was only a little bit, it was 60 times the limit. But they tried to create the narrative that it didn't have any effect. How does he look right now? See, everybody do that. I cannot believe everybody I talk to, they behind the camera, they go, how does he look right now?
His physique is small, he isn't as big as what he was for that fight.
But he's 7 pounds, contracted 7 pounds to be bigger, but he's smaller. He's turned down.
You can't get away with something like that. You can't come out, embarrass somebody, beat the brakes off of him, make this man a meme and a laughing stock, you know what I'm saying? And then turn around, we find out that you cheated, and you think that it's just going to be swept under the rug? Unfortunately, I hope that it does not get swept under the rug. Not this time, man. There's been too many cheats in boxing, and this time we got to make it right, man. We got to protect our young fighters.
Haney's legal team has accused Garcia of engaging in willful misconduct by failing a medication test, which they argue compromised the integrity of their initial bout. Garcia's team has countered by claiming that the test results were due to unintentional contamination. Until the lawsuit is resolved, both fighters remain at an impasse. Promoters have expressed concern that ongoing litigation could delay the rematch indefinitely. The involvement of legal teams underscores the high stakes of modern boxing, where reputation and financial considerations weigh as heavily as physical performance.
It's not just about Devin, it's about the championship. Not about the shit that he did, it's all about the sport, what's right and what's wrong. They say the left hook, the left hook, the left hook. And we say that it was drugs. Why would Ryan Garcia go in, plead guilty, and then not compensate Devin but also cheat the people. Oscar De La Hoya received $1 million as a fine, so why would he receive $1 million and Devin not? How can Golden Boy benefit from the ruling?
Right. So you see where it said the 47% of the profits, right? Yeah. What goes out, we paid. What comes in, we split. The New York State Athletic Commission awarded $1 million to Golden Boy Promotions for Ryan Garcia's BS. So I said to Oscar De La Hoya, what's up with our 47% of that? He said no, so we added him to the lawsuit.
Okay, so what did De La Hoya get the $1 million for?
For Ryan Garcia's PED use, because he was the lead promoter on the fight. We were co-promoters. It was Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, Devin Haney Promotions in Devin, and King Ryan Promotions and Ryan Garcia.
In late 2024, Devin Haney filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia, alleging fraud, battery, and breach of contract related to Garcia's positive performance-enhancing medication, PED test following their initial bout. In response, Garcia has stated that he will not consider a rematch unless Haney drops the lawsuit. He emphasized, drop the lawsuit first before we even have a conversation about a rematch. Oscar De La Hoya, Garcia's promoter, has dismissed the necessity of a rematch, asserting that Garcia destroyed Haney in their initial encounter. De La Hoya stated, I don't see any need for Ryan to fight Devin again.
I'm joined now with Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar, it's good to see you here in London. Let's bring the missus in. You guys look really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Feeling?
We feel great. She's a little cold, but we're okay.
It is a little chilly out here right at the moment.
You can't ruin the outfit. You can't wear the jacket today.
Yeah. Well, I have to ask you, Turkiala Sheikh's #1 fight that he wants to make is going to be the rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. What do you make of that?
If Ryan Garcia wants it, then that's what he wants. But me personally, I see no need for it. Ryan Garcia destroyed him, and that's the bottom line. So I think we have to make the best fights possible. And there's fighters here like Teofimo. There's fighters here that we can match up Ryan with anyone and make a terrific event.
Despite these setbacks, Garcia is set to return to the ring against Rolly Romero. Romero, known for his aggressive style, presents a formidable challenge. Garcia's decision to face Romero instead of pursuing a rematch with Haney has been met with criticism from the Haney camp, who view it as a missed opportunity for redemption.
Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero is going to be a big event. And sadly, it may destroy Devin Haney's and Lomachenko's destroy their numbers. People love knockouts, and Rolly Romero versus King Ryan Garcia, there's going to be a knockout. And either way, if Rolly Romero were to knock out Ryan Garcia, that would be hysterical. Ryan Garcia, he knocks out Rolly Romero, he becomes like this superhero, because the whole Tony Weeks, Barroso thing, okay, the press conference would be crazy. Don't forget, Rolly Romero versus Gervonta Tank Davis, before the Ryan Garcia fight, that was his biggest fight. He made for the biggest pay-per-view draw for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going to do the same. But don't forget, Gervonta Tank Davis, him versus King Ryan Garcia, did make history. And both of them were in the ring that night. So people want to see how Ryan Garcia looks coming back.
Ryan Garcia is returning to the ring after a controversial no-contest decision against Devin Haney in April 2024, following a failed test. He views the bout against Romero as an opportunity to reassert his position in the welterweight division. Garcia has expressed confidence in his abilities, stating, I think he's going to come hard to fight because it's a great opportunity. He's confident. So, I think we're going to see a good fight, but ultimately, I'm going to knock him out.
Bring on Rolly. He's part of PBC. We already ran it once with PBC. I need to get my get back. So I'm going to beat Rolly's and we're going to have that. I just pray to God, try to see where he was guiding me. And he just led me to Dallas, led me to Derek, and I pursued it. And I'm here now, and I feel good. I feel, like it's like it's family, like it's a bond. So I'm hungry, man. That's why I'm here every day training. I didn't even know this was happening, but I came to train with Derek. And like I said, it's a blessing. Happy to be part of the team. I'm improving, getting better.
On the other hand, Rolly Romero, 17-2-14 KOs, is coming off a significant victory against Ismael Barroso, where he secured a 9th-round stoppage. Romero's career has been marked by his aggressive style and knockout power, but he has also faced criticism for his unorthodox approach. A win against Garcia would solidify his status as a legitimate contender in the welterweight division.
Well, Ryan Garcia, he's not facing Pitbull Cruz anymore. For some reason, Pitbull pulled out the fight. Anyway, you never guess who's stepping in. Ryan Garcia is going to face Rolly Romero now in a fight he should win, knockout in the first round.
The history between Garcia and Romero adds another layer of intrigue to their latest bout. Sparring sessions between the two have reportedly been lopsided, with Romero asserting dominance over Garcia. This past experience could play a psychological role in their fight, as Romero may enter the ring with confidence stemming from their previous encounters, while Garcia might be motivated to overcome past shortcomings.
Ryan Garcia gotta redeem himself. He on that PED. He on the what you think? Who gonna win? Rolly, Ryan Garcia? What's going on?
Well, when you look at these fighters' history, Rolly and Ryan, they have a big history. They actually sparred before. You can go watch their fight on YouTube.
They say he clout chasing.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm gonna be honest, man. When I watched the spar, Rolly was beating him, man. Ryan didn't have no answer for Rolly. If Ryan don't be aggressive on Rolly, I feel like Rolly is just gonna, take the fight to him. And
check this out. We got Ryan Garcia winning, man. Simple. Rolly gonna have to get that smoke.
Garcia said, Rolly hasn't done anything significant in his career, and that Rolly is out there talking about sparring sessions from 2016 to build his hype. It's embarrassing. Rolly Romero has been vocal about his perception of Ryan Garcia, dismissing him as a legitimate boxer. Romero's comments suggest that he views Garcia more as a media personality than a serious fighter, questioning his dedication and authenticity in the sport. This dismissal adds a personal edge to the matchup, fueling tensions and competitiveness between the two.
He's not a boxer, so who gives a about him?
This is going to be wild. The homies at the Source of Boxing have confirmed that Ryan Garcia will fight Rolly Romero this May. And I don't know what's going to be crazier, the fight or the press conferences, because this is what Rolly had to say about compa Ryan the last time I interviewed him. Check it out.
I know there's been a lot of back and forth between you and Ryan Garcia. What are your thoughts and what message would you send him right now, brother?
I have no thoughts about him. I don't give a about him. He's not a boxer, so who gives a about him? Of course, thank you.
During a press conference, observers noted that Ryan Garcia appeared isolated, accompanied only by his father, while his promoters were conspicuously absent. Rolly Romero seized upon this observation, commenting that when a fighter loses, everyone leaves them alone, but when they win, everyone is with them. This remark highlights the fickle nature of support in the boxing world and may reflect the pressures Garcia faces both inside and outside the ring.
Ryan's promoters and his trainer left him alone at the post-fight press conference. There was no Oscar De La Hoya. There was no Joe Goosen. There was no Bernard Hopkins. What'd you think about that? That he was up there basically by himself with his father while Tank had his whole team up there with him at the post-fight press conference.
When you lose, everybody abandons you. When you win, everybody's with you. Tank ever loses, he's gonna see that too. Happened to me. Happened to. I'm telling you, everybody done, my team was with me. My team stayed with me. My team was loyal. But everybody else in my life done just picked away. And in the end, before that, when everything else bad happened to me, prior to the fight, everyone picked away. All I look at it is God fleshing out people out of my life, and God fleshed out people out of his life. And at the end of it, what stayed with him was the truth.
Experts are divided on who will win this fight. Some believe Garcia's speed and power will give him the edge, while others think Romero's experience and resilience will help him prevail for. The fight is expected to be a close and competitive one, with both fighters having the potential to deliver an exciting performance.
Bring on Rolly. He's part of PBC. We already ran it once with PBC. I didn't get my get back. So I'm going to beat Rolly, and we're going to have that. I just pray to God, try to see where he was guiding me. And he just led me to Dallas, led me to Derek, and I pursued it. And I'm here now, and I feel good. I feel, like it's family, like it's a bond. So I'm hungry, man. That's why I'm here every day training. I didn't even know this was happening, but I came to train with Derek. And like I said, it's a blessing. Happy to be part of the team. I'm improving, getting better.
Pitbull versus Garcia is off? And apparently now it's going to be Garcia versus Rolly. What is going on? Ryan Garcia just posted this on Instagram an hour ago. And in the comments, he said Pitbull pulled out. What is happening? Now listen, if you've been following Ryan or Rolly for a while, you know that these two go back. In the caption, Ryan said, "This has been a long time coming. After this, I'll have to end Devin once again, about to bring boxing back on fire." There is old footage of these guys sparring, and they were not going easy on each other. I'm not sure exactly where the bad blood stems from, but it seemed like they wanted to knock each other out in that ring. So it really was only a matter of time before they fought in the pros. And this is an even easier fight for Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. Now, Rolly is an awkward dude, but we saw what Pitbull did to him. He's not that good of a boxer, and he clearly does not have the best chin. Not saying he can't take a punch, but when it comes to hard-hitting dudes, yeah, he's not taking them easy. So I think Ryan will spark him, maybe in like the 5th round. But what do you guys think? Do you like this more than Pitbull versus Garcia? Honestly, just for the hell of it, I think the press conference is going to be hilarious, so I kind of like it more. Pitbull doesn't talk. He barely speaks English. So yes, I do like this.
That's all for today. Stay tuned for more updates.